If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. So today we're going to assemble a Day of the Geek badge. I did two of these, one in black and one in white. It's pretty straightforward and a lot of fun. So let's get to it. So we got the skull PCB. Here we got some LEDs. We got the pin back. And we got the pin right here. We won't be using these LEDs at all, just because I find them too bulky. So with the pin, what I want to start to do first is I just want to bend this back so it can be all flush to the PCB. Get a good grip on it. So what you want to do with this is just ever so slightly bend it forward so it could be flush. This is the PCB, and this part right here is going to be for the pin, and this right here is going to be for the battery. What you want to do for both of them is, I like to start off with the pin part, so I'm just going to put solder on it, and also solder right here. So we got everything propped so far. What you want to do is take flux it up, and you can also flux the part of them too. I am using a no flux resin pen, mild active resin flux. But I'm still gonna clean the board once everything is done. Gonna set up my soldering iron. I'm gonna put it to about 330, 340 Celsius. And I'm gonna use a big tip so it can flow great. See how it's just now going? That's what you want. Now I want to put a whole bunch, a big blob. So I'm going to use a lot. And it's going to solidify, which is good. And then what I'm going to do is take the piece that we bent already, I might add more flux, or add solder to it still. Like I said, I want it to be, look at that, the ooey gooeyness. So I'm holding it by the vice grips. So then all that heat won't transfer to me when I touch the pin. See how it's all molten? That's what you want. And you're gonna let it solidify. What I want to do is just slide it in there a little bit. And then when that solidifies, we're gonna add more. Like I said, I want it to cover it all up. Because I don't want it coming out. And just let the soldering iron do all of its job. Alright, now I'm happy with it. That's probably going to be the longest part for someone. Especially for me, because I want it to be, you know, nice and perfect. Or as close to perfect as possible. This one, trying to put like a gentle amount. So now the only thing that I'm going to have to do is just battery contacts, which I'm going to show you because I did it the wrong time last time. You're going to want to follow it, so you just want to put it exactly like this. For these battery contacts, what I want to do is just flatten it so it can be flush on this side and this side. So what you want to do, take a pair of pliers, and with this opening, just flatten it. So now it basically can stay. This is a Hako vice grip I'm using. I like this a lot. Now I'm going to use a different soldering iron that I have. It's going to be the TS100. Me, I like to switch soldering irons around. But same premise. What you want to do is just put flux. And then waiting for this to heat up. You just want to let the soldering work for you. Like that. Same thing like the other side. So it's all good. And for people that aren't too sure about the polarity of the LED lights, put your multimeter in dial mode, and the long lead is always going to be positive. So right here will be positive, and here will be negative. I'm going to turn off this light. And just if you want to test it out to see if it works. One thing I like about this PCB is that on the back, it tells you right here, the long lead goes in here, and short lead goes in there. Same thing as this one, long lead, short lead. So you can't really get too confused if you don't even have a multimeter. So putting this one in, and you can just bend it back. Same as this one. You want to put the long lead here, short right there. And flux. Me, I love using flux. So now it won't go anywhere. Same thing as last time. They're all soldered up. Now, what you want to get is flush colors and just cut it. So once you did that, you would want to hold this because once you cut it, these will fly around and it will hurt you. And you just want to get it as close to the part as possible. Now with this one, just get it down like that. And what I like to do is just go over it with a soldering iron again. cut a little bit more right off. Maybe you can leave it the way it is right now. And then again, I'll just go over it with a soldering iron. And over here, where this is at, you could just put a little bit more. And now what you want to do is you want to clean the board. So right now this is isopropyl alcohol. And what you want to do is just you want to just clean it off with a toothbrush. This would also help with the flux, because you don't want to leave leftover flux on the board, because it will eventually corrode the PCB. I'm using 99% alcohol, so it will dry up faster. So off camera, I gave it another good clean. So right here is the positive. So what you want to do with the battery, let's just insert it the positive side. And it should work. Looks great. If you like this, please like and subscribe.